Yo, welcome in. Eagles fan, first to join. What a legend. Welcome in. That's a true notification gang type of situation right there. Welcome, welcome, welcome in. All right, everything's looking good. Double check audio. Volume's looking good. All right. Welcome in on a Printer Friday. Hopefully everyone's having a great end of the week, hopefully. Maybe you got the weekend work too. Who knows? I don't know for sure, but if you do, hopefully the weekend goes good for you and you get paid doubly extra goodly, stuffly on the weekend. So, boop. All right. Did he play this game again? I don't remember. Of course, we're shouting out the first few in here. Of course, Eagles fan, once again, first in legend, Mick Hardesty. What's going on? Noel Batista, Alan Short, Crisco. What is going on? Elusive Enigma. Welcome in. Oh, wait a second. TZ Arcane Sanctuary. For another 1 minute. Thanks. Thank you, Terrazones. Oh, well. No big deal. What's going on with you? Boy, wish I was paying attention and I wasn't so busy earlier. Oh, well. Marty, yo! Welcome in. What's going on? Phil's actual mom. That's the true legend right there. What's going on, Mom? Welcome in. Hopefully on a good week, good Friday. Oh my gosh. Hope you had a solid Friday. Oh yeah, they're higher level than normal, so they're going to take a little bit longer to take out. That's a good point, Phil. Good point. I forget, I don't have perfect gear. I just kind of like budget stuff. So like, yeah. For 1 minute. Ooh, Flare Jungle's good too. Man, sometimes Terror Zones are super annoying. When there's like stuff you need to get done that you have to farm this area, but then the Terror Zones are like higher level, so you could like find the rare uniques to complete the Holy Grail and stuff and like get more experience, but that you have to farm keys. Unfortunate. Raced, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Eagles fans said every time I shout out that you're the first in, you're gonna hit the like button. Ooh. Hopefully I say it an odd number of times, I guess. Randy, welcome in. Been a minute. Welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. I'm an hour late, so I have to go to 11. I don't know that that's accurate. I didn't read that anywhere in my contract, Marty. How many keys did I have so far? 26. But I have almost 80 T keys, so I wanted to get to 60 so I could do 20 torch runs, but boy. Wait, was I just using my call to arms that entire last run? That might have been why they were getting taken out so slow. I think I missed up my weapon swap. Nah, you know what? The more I think about it, that's probably not what I did. That doesn't sound like something I would do. So I probably didn't do that. Zaphinex! What's going on? Nightbot, love that guy. Nightbot, I swear, he never misses a stream. It's like he doesn't work or something. Nightbot makes every stream, but yeah, says hit the like button if you join the stream.
Countess doesn't give keys near as often as Summoner.
Race, thank you for the 100 bits. I disagree. I think the Countess gives way more keys than the Summoner. Just astronomically, but hey, everyone's got their own anecdotes. I think drop odds wise, if I remember looking at the drop odds calc and stuff like that, I think the Countess, I think they go in order of what they are. I think the Countess drops keys most frequently, the Summoner, and then Neelathak is significantly worse, but either way, yeah. Sometimes, regardless of the drop odds, that's not how it actually works, so. But yeah, thank you for the 100 bits once again. Three times as many from the Summoner. Oof. Not for Phil. Prom, welcome in. Yo, yo, yo. Silent Magos. Yo, 6 all res. That's not enough res. Not enough reses. Don't forget, Printer Friday. Oh, Biv, legend. Appreciate you. Yeah, I was just shouting it out. Printer Friday. That's why we got this up here. Anyone who doesn't know, Printer Friday. It's just a little extra bonus if anybody super chats, supports the channel, whatever, of $10 or more. Just a little extra bonus just to make it a little funner. You get a print up on the board over here. So just an FYI. Let me go ahead and I wanted to add this to the D script over here.
Let's go.
Save that. Oh, trash. That counts. Thank you so much. You. Let's. Oop. Sorry, wrong scene. Awkward. Thank you so much, Trash, for the 5 gifted Slayer ships. Ooh, yeah. Let me know in the comments what you want printed up. My man. Ooh, appreciate ya. Yeah. I'll do this run and then I'll double check the chat here. Make sure we get the right thing. Daughter's taking up your YouTube. Unfortunate. Like she's taking your device, or she's like using all your internet when she's streaming Cocomelon or whatever. Wait, do kids still watch Cocomelon? I feel like kids watch the same thing forever. Ooh, key, there we go. Veggie Tales. Headbanger, I like it. Ooh. Alright, let's see if I can get this done right, too. That's always a struggle as well. You know what? I'm going to take some artistic discretion here. I'm going to add a couple exclamation points at the end. Just cuz. Uh-oh. Didn't test the printer out. Here's going to be the real question. It's making noises. That's a start. Oh! Hold on. As we get this printed, this legendary headbanger. I got a secret I didn't tell you guys. I got a secret. Watch this. Uh-oh. Hold on. Let's go! Oh, you can't really see it good. Let's go! Phil got some more tape and some more paper! Woo! New tape and new paper. Writing it off on my taxes. Let's go! Yeah, I knew you guys would like that one. I knew you would. Hype! Let me open this sucker. I gotta open the new tape. Nothing like new tape smell, am I right? Speaking of things I totally didn't need a knife to open, but I did use it anyways. Tax write-off! Better believe it. I can't do my job properly without high quality tape and paper. Where's the end here? Where's the end? There it is. Yeah, it's crazy. These ones that come on the pre-made disposal things, I looked it up, and I even looked up the width and the total length of tape that's on here. It's like heavy duty, blah blah blah. It's the same price to get the stuff that's on these spools pre-done than it is to get the stuff like the replacement cartridges to put back in one of these things. Ridiculous. Why would it cost us? Wouldn't it be? I don't know. You just think they would want to make more money, right? For some reason, already on the pre, what do you even call this thing? The I don't know, tape cutter. What do you call it? I don't know. You know what I'm saying, though. Because I had a bunch of them, and I was gonna buy replacement rolls to go on them, and they were the same price. Why is this picking up so far? This stuff, boy, this This one comes off the roll way easier than the last ones I had. I'll pave them down just to make it flat. I don't know. The paper's been curling lately. I don't know why. All right, sorry. Little detour there. Right off all the beer. I mean, I've considered it. Yeah, I think if you get emotes from, no matter what channel you get them from there, Biv, I think you can use them anywhere there on Twitch, so. Yeah, you got the barricade one there, and Shadowban's hitting them in there too, yeah. I mean, it would literally be irresponsible if I didn't write off my beer, right? It would be un-American even. Belfeagle, yo! Welcome in. Fine. See a champ. Gotta take the champ out. Are we gonna get good key luck tonight? 40 keys in a minute. Looks like we are. Ooh, FCR with a bunch of different things, but just 10 poison res essentially. Everything else is such low roll it's not even worth considering. Short. That's not nice to say. I'm assuming you know him a little bit. You only at least count towards drawing ire. I gotta think of how that was working before, because it's almost not even worth worrying about right now, because in 7 days it's gonna change anyways, so. With the, I think anyways, I don't think they officially announced it, but I think everybody's just assuming that with the new season start is when the new patch is gonna come out. I don't know if they said that anywhere though, and I don't know, my brain just doesn't remember things nowadays. Like, nowadays, did it ever, Phil? What's all of my PC specs? I got a 4070, I got a, I don't even know, a few different NVMEs, and I got a regular SATA SSD. Probably like 5 or 6 terabytes total. Some other stuff. Yeah. 32 gigs of RAM. Yeah. Not sure how in depth you want me to go with that, but. Well done steaks for a CPU. Yeah, that's about how good the CPU is, actually. CPU not as important for what we're doing here, right? Yeah, the CPU, I don't even upgrade it nowadays, not because it's like so expensive, it's because my platform is so old you can't even find the CPUs for it anymore. Currently I'm using a Pentium 2 processor. 0.25 gigahertz. Or wait, that would be would that be 250 megahertz? I'm not even sure. My joke is falling apart here because I don't know. I don't know. Abyss, welcome in. Ray said getting tons of runes. Are you talking about running the Countess? You getting tons of runes? That you do get from the Countess, yeah. Abyss Stalker, welcome back, Printer Friday. Oh yeah. Vlad, True 7 for the new season. Hey, watch your video on it. I watched your video on it. Nice, appreciate you watching. Renardus, happy Friday to you as well. Draketh. Mustang, look at all these legends. Ooh. Cheesehead. I5. I know those words Spanglish, but I don't know AMD graphics cards like it all, and I don't know Intel chips like it all, so I know just enough about computers that I would manage to put mine together and then upgrade it at some point, and it works. So I'm not like a computer aficionado. Did I miss something up here? First materials for Julian. Ooh, yeah. Congratulations, Retro Nerd Life. Welcome in, welcome in. Um, 5800X 3D Anniversary Edition coming back soon. Is that something I can use, Marty? Is that AM4? I don't know. They're going backwards to make an AM4? That would be so sick. Really? They're going back after they have AM5 and they're making an AM4 chip? I guess I don't know the full story of what you said. They caved to the government or something. I don't know what necessarily that means, but yeah. Abyss says researches computers once every 5 to 8 years. Yeah, about same here. Same here. She said it's got a freshly built PC. Sounds pretty beefy. I do know that the X3D always means like that's like usually one of the preferred chips for gaming, so usually that I've noticed in the past anyways. But Key Lance, did I ever identify this? Let's find out. Okay, it's checked off the list already. Let's see where we at here. Just got an ohm from the summoner. Zoro taking all my ohm runes from the summoner, bro. Give it back. Give it back to the summoner so I can find it. Please? Oh. First, let's see. Made my first ever, I'm guessing, D2 character and was able to make an Enigma Phoenix before the season ended. Dang. Wait, your first time ever playing Diablo 2 and in one season you could make Phoenix and Enigma? That sounds wild, bro. So at minimum, you got a low, 3 Jaw, a Burr, and a Vex on your first time ever playing Diablo 2. That's, I'll just say it's wild. Wild. Dr. Dank says YouTube doesn't notify you when I go live. Yeah, it's unfortunate. YouTube tries to decide what they think people want to see and then decide whether they want to notify them. So the best thing you can do is make sure you join the Discord and have those notifications on there. You'll be notified within like 3 seconds of me going live.
315 donated $10 through Super Chat. 140 proof.
140 proof. Is there supposed to be a pause there? Is that what you're drinking? 140 proof anything is too much. But you know what time it is. Woo! Thank you so much, Raced, for the $10 super print. I did that one with a little, like, pirate accent there, apparently. Yeah! Let's go! We'll get that one printed up for you. You want that one, you want those dots in there so it... Or do you want those dots out of there? I would assume the out. I think. I'm gonna stack them up, I think. Print, 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 print. Print, print. No! You guys are not going to believe this. Look at this. Very small. Check to make sure your door handle... Dang it. This printer, bro. Don't know why it does this to me. Finally, no. For some reason, you have to open the door, take the ink cartridge out, and put it back in, and then it works. I don't know why it does this to me sometimes. That way? Yeah. Make sure this doesn't curl on me. Boy, it's crazy how much easier this... They must have perfected their tape dispensers or something. It rolls off so much easier than it did before. Boom. What? What? Wicked, wicked, wicked plumber. Woo! Holy smokes! Not one, not two, not 50. Insanely huge! Gifted Slayer ships. Oh. Holy smokes! Can't thank you enough, Wicked Plumber. Holy moly! Holy moly! Thank you so much for the generosity. I know you usually don't take up the offer on the Prince. If you do want one, you got more than one. Pretty much as many as you'd want. But thank you so much for the Super Prince. Either way, Wicked Plumber. Absolute Giga Chad. Appreciate you. Holy smokes. Yeah, so generous. So generous. True story. See, Abyss got an ist from Hephasto. Yeah, I was on the Super Prince stuff there, Abyss. Sorry, do forgive me. Congrats on the ist there. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Bulba.
B-U-B-U-B-U-B-U-L-B-E Bulba Bulba. Happy emojis. Happy happy. H-A-P-P-Y-Y-Y-Y-Y-T-T.
Thank you so much for the not a Slayer ship. You ain't even a Slayer though. You ain't even a Slayer. Cause he's a legendary Slayer. Thank you so much, Bulba, for the channel legendary membership. Oh, appreciate you. Absolute legend. Stream where generosity is out of control? Maybe. Who knows? Pathless, thank you. Not my birthday, everybody, by the way. Certain people will not stop saying it's my birthday every day. They think it's hilarious. It's not my birthday. I'm still 29. You meant so you get one of the memberships. Gotcha. Yeah, the YouTube memberships. Can he choose someone to take his place with the prince? I mean, I guess I could do that. Never really thought about it. That sounds complicated. Hassan gets all of his high runes sitting on the can on his Nintendo Switch. Congratulations. I do not. Forget these guys. Fine. How's hunt going? Got a couple keys. Nothing else so far today, but you know. Question, Nature's Peace won't allow Neothak to use Corpse Explosion. For the most part, yes. One thing that kind of trips people up. So, anyone correct me if I'm wrong on this, but I'm pretty sure that if your mercenary kills the monster, then Neothak can Corpse Explode that monster. But any monster that you kill with your character while wearing the Nature's Peace, Neothak cannot Corpse Explode them. So sometimes people are like, I had Nature's Peace on, he Corpse Exploded and blew me up. So I think that can happen sometimes. So watch out for that. A lot of people going after Neothak for that reason, I believe. If this is all like clicking in my brain correctly, don't use a mercenary sometimes. Men don't celebrate their birthday? Sure they do. You never went to the bar and had a beer on your birthday? You never went to like the steakhouse and got like, or went to like a barbecue place and got, you know, full slab of ribs or something? Come on, bro. Get out of here. I ain't too proud for that. Could Wicked Plumber choose somebody to sponsor a print for somebody? You could. Maybe, I guess. That's what, like I said, I never really thought about it. When someone denies their birthday no. When someone denies their birthday as much as mine, it means that they have people in their chat that constantly say it's their birthday. And then I have people super chat like, oh, dude, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, man. Buy a beer on me. And I'm like, oh, man, they tricked. It's not my birthday. And they're like, oh, dang, that's sorry. Oh, dang, that stinks. They tricked me. And I'm like, yeah, I don't like that. So. Well done ribs for birthday dinner. Interesting. Well done ribs. I mean, can you get medium rare pork ribs? Is that a thing? Medium rare pork ribs. Interesting. Bold strategy, Trash. Let me know how it plays out for you. John Simo, welcome in. Yo, yo. G-stacked with the sad face. Is that about the well done ribs, or was that, G-stack's a medium rare rib enjoyer? All this well done talk. Yeah, that does affect you, doesn't it? I'm sorry. Elegant blade. Well, it's 2% interesting. Gonna do a wig today. I wasn't exactly planning on it. I got on so late and stuff, and if I was, we'd pretty much be there already. After Wicked Plumber came in with a big fat million gifted Slayer ships. I wasn't planning on it today. I got on late. I was power washing my back patio. It's because it had been a few years. My old power washer. Someone gave me this power washer, right? And I lost like the nozzle tip for it. And I was like, I just have no idea where it went somehow. So I was like, I'll just go buy another one on the internet. It was like $38 for the tip for this like 1992 electric power washer. And I was like, are you bleeping kidding me? Like, I'm not paying 35 bucks with like $8 shipping for this piece that's literally 1 inch big like that. Yeah, just the tip. Exactly, Fishhawk. Can you believe that? For just the tip. How could just the tip be that good that it'd be worth that much money? It makes no sense.
At Pathless 168 donated $10 through Super Chat. Ketchup on steak?
Yo, Pathless! Ketchup, 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 ketchup. Oh! Everybody knows ketchup on steak is where it's at! Thank you so much for the $10 super bread. Oh! I'll, excommunicate the question mark, though. I'll let you guys in on the secret of the printing. Look at this high-tech technology I got going on in the background. Right? Print, 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 print. High-tech. Oh my gosh, my printer jacked up again here. Harbor Freight sell you a whole wad. I'm struggling. So yeah, I guess that's why I didn't buy the tip for the thing, because I was like, what the heck? You can go buy a brand new whole machine for like $100, and that's what I did. I went and bought a Home Depot Robi or whatever. Dude, this thing is sick. The whole machine is like the size of like a toaster, and it's plugged in, you know? And the thing is just super powerful, like for how small it is, I'm saying. It's not the most powerful, I don't know, whatever measurement it is for how powerful it is, whatever. You know what I'm saying. The goat. PSI, yeah. There was 2 measurements depending on what type of power wash you want. I think it was probably PSI and then like the flow rate, like the amount of. So some of them were better for like power washing, like your driveway, which is what I was doing, and then other ones are better for like washing your car. You know, like there's more volume of water that comes through it instead of the amount of pressure, because you don't need to like strip off dirt. Like you just need to like spray water on it kind of hard to wash it. You know, so. Yeah, that's it. Trash knows what's up. He's a power washer aficionado, I believe. That printer needs some lotion. Now, I think that's what you get when you buy Amazon brand toner cartridges and Amazon brand paper for a printer from like 2003. Yeah. Will you... Oh, had my alt arms out again. Whoops. You're welcome in, yo. Go fund me fill a new printer. Yeah, there's no way I'm buying a new printer. 0% chance. If this printer breaks, Printer Friday is over. Never happening again. I couldn't. It's like we're like a 2-man band. I can't be on here performing without my printer. So. Don Simo has been alive in a while, still slamming the like on the videos and stuff. Appreciate you. Race drinking a Guinness and with the 140 proof moonshine. Oh, that does sound like something you'd do, Race. I'm gonna be honest. Fish Hall got a gas super power washer. Yeah, I think the gas ones are like they can get way more powerful, I believe. Not necessarily that they are, but they just can. Well, yeah, the electric. It's hard to not go with electric. I'm gonna be honest. You don't have to ever get gas or oil or anything. You just plug it in and whoop. And the one I bought, like I said, it's the size of like a toaster. It was $100, and it stripped. Like I did my back patio. You do have to get kind of close to really strip. Like if there's any like, not mold, but what's the word I'm thinking of? Maybe it's mold. I don't know, but to get the real bad grime off the concrete, but. Probably if you have a gas one, you could probably be back further, so have a wider, like, spray radius, so you could... I could have done it faster, probably, but... You know, $100, you know. Hey, 20 bucks is 20 bucks, am I right? How's the key farming going, Peter? Summoner, not great. Summoner is so boring to run. Just so boring, but it's just, like, one of those tasks that you have to do if you want torches, right? So, here we are. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the summoner a whole bunch here. Hopefully, once I get these keys from the summoner this time, I will never have to do them again. Quite literally. Like, I couldn't imagine. I already did one Holy Grail. I'm doing this other new one here. I could not imagine doing another Holy Grail. So this may be the last time in my life that I'll ever have to run the summoner to get keys. He's so great. Hellrune. Like, other boring tasks are like, you know, you run LK, but LK, like, you get a burr rune sometimes. Like, that's hype. There's nothing hype about running the summoner. It's like, a key. Yes, another key. Yes, another key. Who designed this? Dr. Danks is like button, people. Yeah, hit that like button for me. Legends. Appreciate you. Crifanzo. Good call. Pistons tonight. Must win. They started at 7, didn't they? So maybe I should keep an eye on that. Fisherholic says the pressure wash you have. Take your skin right off. Yeah, I don't know if this one would necessarily. I don't know the numbers on it, so if you were super close, it might maybe like break the skin. But yeah, the gas powered ones obviously, but of course you have to constantly upkeep them with the, you know, the gas motor, so. And then they cost 4 times as much, so yeah. Peter, efforts. Thank you so much for the Slayer ship. Appreciate you. Oh boy. My throat's not feeling the greatest today. Finger mages along the way to the summoner. Yeah, I take some of them out, but take some packs out here and there. You got yours for the boat. Gotcha. Yeah, I guess if you need it and one of those things you want to get done quick. 4K PSI. Yeah, mine. I can tell you, mine was not that. I feel like mine was. It was like 2K or it was like 1600 or something. I don't remember. 1800 maybe. 1400. I don't know. Look up the Robai $100 electric power washer, and you'll know exactly how many PSIs mine has. Probably 16. Yeah, maybe. Enough. But yeah, it would have been nice, like, because obviously if you could stay further back with more PSI, you could stay further back from the surface you're trying to like clean or whatever. So I could have done it like 3 times faster, but well, even though you could stay back and you could clear 3 times the space, it probably wouldn't in actuality be 3 times. It would probably be like twice as fast, but yeah. But yeah, having a cheap pressure washer is just like, how do you live without one? How did anyone live without one, right? Is this single player? Sure is there, Grim. Yep. Mysmix says, Printer Friday. Got the weekend off. Oh, nice. Love to hear it. Kill Summoner after... Or kill the Duriel after the Summoner. Boy, I could. I guess. I didn't really think about that. I don't know. The thing is in like a week, they're changing how the statues are farmed up anyways. But I mean, TZ Duriel theoretically should still drop good stuff. Like, similar to Meth or something, huh? Guess I could. Man, Nova's really bad against bosses, though. I don't know. Tough call. Oh, what? Scott! Coming in with a Giga Chad Slayer ship. Appreciate you. Oh my gosh. Giga Chad Slayer ship. Holy smokes. You know, I was thinking, that's actually... Who was it earlier? Someone that was a legendary Slayer. I think that's a $10 membership, isn't it? I should probably do a print for that. Scott, thank you so much. Let me look at the thing here real quick. So Scott, I think you know what I'll do? Just for funsies, Scott. You get yourself a super print. Woo! Thank you so much for the Giga Chad Slayer show. Let me know in the comments what you want printed up. Let me look real quick too, because I want to see who was the one. If they're still here, maybe I'll give them one. It just says member. I can't tell what kind of membership they got. I can't tell who it was. Dope Strong. Is that what you want printed? Yeah, it's kind of borderline drug reference. I guess it's fine. Maybe I have a good map for Duriel. I think I actually do, but whoa, wow. Sorry, I did legs. I haven't lifted in a long time, and I did legs at the gym today. Like I did squats, leg extensions, leg curls, all this stuff. I'm just now like I almost got a huge cramp in my leg. I saved it. It started to cramp, and I like stopped it in its tracks. Oh, that would have been bad. I would have been sitting here rolling around like, oh my god, ow, ow. No print. Oh, no print. Okay, cool. You don't have to get one. So I thought somebody got a legendary Slayer or re-upped a legendary Slayer ship earlier. You know, how am I supposed to remember things? Am I right? But yeah. Talking about pressure washers because we're old men, of course. Racist. It's all about the flow rate, 2.3 per minute for washing both car and bike. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't remember what the flow rate is on mine, but like it depends on, like if you have a high flow rate and high pressure PSI, it's going to be way more expensive. But then if, let's say for me, I just want to like power wash my concrete and stuff. So I got one with a high pressure, but a lower flow rate. But if you want to do a car, you can get one that has like a lower pressure, but a higher flow rate, is my understanding anyways, so. Drink pickle juice to stop cramps. No, it's okay. That's all right. I got some beer right here. It'll help. They say the sugars or whatever in pickle juice helps out for stopping cramps or whatever, but yeah. Goat! Yo! Thank you for the raid. Appreciate ya. Thank you so much, Goat. Welcome in, Raiders! On a Printer Friday. Is that Costco beer? No, it's Budweiser. It's like a commemorative Budweiser can. Oh, Bulba re-upped a legendary size ship. Appreciate you. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, there's kind of a gray area there because it re-up, like you could re-up it, but like you save your re-up until Friday and then use it for a print. But it is technically, so, you know, maybe I didn't think out all the rules for this Printer Friday thing. Really got to nail these things down. This is super serial. Appreciate you, Goat, once again. Hopefully you had a good stream. Peter! 8 months of Slayership on YouTube. Appreciate you. Printer Friday rocks. You better believe it. We do on Printer Friday. True story. Scott Bunn said, just glad to be done with a 22-day work week? Or, wait, oh, 22. Let me actually read this fully. I'm trying to read too fast here. 22-day work shift. 22-day work shift. Oh, must have one of them jobs where you got to work like multiple 3 weeks straight and then you get like a week off. Maybe. Either way, congrats on getting some time off. Hopefully, anyways. Got you just made your crescent moon for, oh, good job. Yeah, that definitely can help you out real good in a lot of circumstances. Let's see. I'm gonna need those statues eventually, says Dr. Dank. Well, the thing is in the patch notes, they kind of announced or whatever, they're gonna be having the statues drop from act bosses when they're not terrorized. So I could go run for those statues anytime I want to. In like a week. So it definitely removes the motivation for me to go do that right now. But even though he is terrorized, he could drop, you know, 6 items, so his drop should be similar to, I don't know his exact drop coefficient or whatever, but similar to Andariel and Mephisto, what they currently are anyways. Speaking of Andariel, remember when everyone lost their minds when they nerfed TZ Andy? So it wasn't absolutely busted anymore? Good times. The number of soul runes, bro. So many jump scares. Keep thinking I got a sir. Dang. Anyone chat to play new ladder on console softcore, says Rez. Asks Rez, I should say. Any console players out there? There's definitely some for sure. The unfortunate thing for console is it's like all the different consoles like split up the community. It's unfortunate. So Travis Beam had a cheap pressure washer back in the day. Blasting scales off of fish. I've never heard people cleaning their fish with a power washer. That's interesting. It's Pooch from the Goat Raid. Looking good with the cut. Well, I definitely didn't get a haircut. I guess I trimmed my facial hair. Yeah, once every like week, once a week or once every 10 days, I just take the beard trimmer with no cover or whatever and just trim it up. What? Oh. Gal back hollering that stuff. Beautiful blonde is gone, right? Scott says souls are dropping like flies in both ways. Am I right? Yeah, and you guys know I'm definitely not lying. I even mentioned this on the last stream. I'm like, man, soul runes everywhere. literally like 5, 6 of them every day, which isn't the craziest, but I don't know. Like, I don't find as many am runes or shale runes. Maybe it's just one of those situations you just notice it. You notice every IO, you notice every soul. The orts, you keep thinking they're ohms. Maybe it's one of those situations. Oh, my battle orders didn't work, or I forgot to do it. Oh well. Another key! The wig stream. Yeah, no wig today. No wig today. Going with for ladder. I'm going to do... So, Wicked Ball, I'm going to do Warlock. You know, I got to learn the new stuff anyways to make videos on it. It's going to be the one thing that people want to see the most. So, I'll do that and try to learn it along the way and yet whatnot. Not sure on the build, though. Graham, what's your favorite game mode and why? Game mode. And by mode... Probably... Hard to say. I really like the first like week of ladder reset, but after that I like after the first week of ladder reset, I like single player more. So there you go. But and definitely softcore, 100%. Valerie says plays console as well. Controller player. Yeah, some people love the controller, love console and stuff, so I could view it as hard to get used to, but I guess if you didn't like play PC that like mouse and keyboard for 20 years, it'd be a lot easier to get used to, huh? What's my natural hair color? It's like black, pretty much. It's pretty much black. I don't know exactly how you describe hair colors. So like if the sun shined on it a certain way, you could see the sun, it would be brown, but it's pretty much black. Pretty much black. I'll let you decide what color that is. If we need a Sork, let you know. Alrighty, yeah, I should really get around. Such a hassle setting up ladder reset teams. You gotta say hi, do you want to be on the team? And then yeah, you get what I'm saying? See, it's so much difficult, so difficult. I just don't like messaging people and stuff. I don't like setting things up. I don't know. Getting old and lazy. I don't want to talk to nobody. Yeah. Dr. Dank, see, you know, drop chances are going to be different with the new patch. Drop chances in most cases aren't going to really be different. I mean, it depends what you're talking about, I guess, but what are the drop chances when they do introduce the regular Andy? So the only thing drop chances they changed, the last patch, they changed the unique coefficient on Andariel terrorized drops. So there hasn't been like these huge drop nerfs or anything like that. It's just, yeah. They made terrorized Andariel similar to terrorized Mephisto. So. Translucent hair, clear hair. Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. For sure. For sure. Congrats, Peter. Oops. John, a couple chams out of Trav. Love Trav. I love Trav. Great. Have one of your mods do it then, like set up a team. Yeah, I'm half joking because obviously like me setting up a ladder reset team would be easier than anybody else almost in the world setting up a ladder reset team, of course. Because I could always just be like, hey, who wants, like, out of all the people in my Discord, who wants to do a ladder reset? And there would be like 1,000 people. But just lazy. I'm just lazy. I'm less lazy now, though. Now that I've been feeling better the last, thanks a lot. The last 4 or 5 days or whatever, which is just great. I can actually do work, go to the gym, work around the house. Great. The laziest boomer ever, I know, right? I'm Gen Gen P. Or for Gen Phil. Piv says I don't pay him enough to recruit people for his ladder reset team. Yeah, this is true. I should pay you 2x what you get now, Biv. Little shard. I'm good luck. 3 keys since the stream started. For you, I guess you're saying? Congrats there. Yeah, I've gotten it's been okay. I haven't really done that many runs personally. I've been so chit-chatty. It's Friday though. Fridays are always chit-chatty streams. Wait, where'd my run counter go? Oh, it's still up. Wait, hold on. I missed that I got it minimized on accident. No, good. Good. Who says no to a rave? Yeah, I'll tell you what. I'll just straight up double 2x your current salary for being a mod. All right. What bar build is fun but also efficient to run? Well, it's strictly all opinion right there. Now, by run, do you mean farm, or by run do you mean playthrough? Because my favorite to like farm uniques is like the Singer Barb, because obviously, you know, you don't have to aim, right? So that's always good. Playthrough's a different story. All Barb playthroughs are really annoying, in my opinion. So, Boris, I believe, welcome in. Oh, you came in with the raid from Go? Okay, gotcha. Welcome in. Yo. Oh, whoa, where were we? Vlad, don't tell him that. Viv doesn't know how to do math, so he doesn't know what that means. Single player, yep. Offline single player. Yep. 111% chance of tears tonight. You better believe it. Drop chances of statue and trophies now compared to how much they were gonna drop. So not 100% sure, Dr. Denk, on that for trophies. They just changed it from, and I don't know the drop odds for trophies at all. Like, I don't have that knowledge memorized that before or after what the next change is gonna be. But they're just gonna drop from non-terrorized act bosses now. Instead of them having to be terrorized. I assume they'll drop from the act bosses all the time, instead of them having to be terrorized, is what it is. Probably, if I had to guess, I don't know this, but probably at the same drop rate they were before, but instead of being terrorized, they just don't have to be terrorized, I believe. As for the super rare uniques and stuff, everything's gonna stay the same drop odds for that stuff as it is currently right now. There wasn't anything in the patch about changing anything with drop odds for that kind of stuff, really. That was the Reign of the Warlock, when they changed the terrorized Andariel unique drop coefficient, which is the number of times that the odds that an item will be unique when it drops from Andariel. One of the things that goes into the calculation along with Magic Find and all that shenanigans. Keep Boris the King. It'll be broken having sunders before you finish the game. We'll see. I don't think they're going to be that common dropping from on playthroughs like that. Maybe. Hey, some people find Shaco's and Oculuses on the playthrough, so I mean, I think it's super hype when you find something insane on a playthrough personally. I don't think everyone's going to find a Sunder. I don't think they're going to be that common, but they might. They might. You know, because the Thunder Charms are going to be able to drop from random monsters now, not just in Terra Zones from the... Yeah, is what he's talking about, so... That happened to you, Boris? You got Shaco and Oculus on a playthrough just kind of recently, it sounds like? Nice. Yeah, I don't think I've ever actually found both on a playthrough. Actually, I think I found Oculus... I just like stumbled like 7 times. I think I found Oculus one time. I don't think I've ever found a Shaco personally. Someone else grabbed a Shaco from Nightmare Bell one time on our ladder reset, but yeah, I did not get it. Raz likes to go with Whirlwind on a playthrough for the barb. Boy, yeah, I usually end up doing like a double Spirit Singer or something, but it's not fun. Barb playthroughs is one of the... I don't do a crazy ton of playthroughs just when I have to. It's one of my least fun. Suras. Yeah, you can... the heralds on offline single player work exactly the same as online. So yeah, you can spawn... I can go spawn them right now if I wanted to. Like, go out, slay demons, get heralds. But it's still on the old herald way, which it you know... You have to clear a full act and you'll get like... Sometimes you'll only get like 2 heralds clearing all of Act 3. Terrorize, you know what I mean? Using a shard and clearing the whole act, so... Not really even worth doing. In my opinion. Right, but what if you hate Whirlwind? Well... Not that I hate Whirlwind, but... Just the Barb playthrough in general. Like any way of playing through with the Barb, I hate, personally. Eater Rock and Berserker in Trav. Yeah, I mean, you can get some good stuff from Trav, allegedly. I'm not a Trav enjoyer, so. Best players count to farm. Nelfa. What is a Nelfa? Rubber ducky. I'm not sure what that word is. Let's say you're gonna run, do Andy runs for trophies. Then you get TZ'd. Drop trophies. So the unique drop odds difference between terrorized and unterrorized Andy. I'm not really sure, to be honest, exactly for that. Once terrorized, you can find higher level uniques. So like, I don't know if you have better drop odds. I don't remember the numbers and everything. I don't know if you have better chances of getting like a Shaco from terrorized Andy relative to a Shaco from regular Andario in hell difficulty. I don't know that, if that's what you're asking. But normally, like, you cannot find a Tyrell's Might from regular Andario, but you can find a Tyrell's Might from TZ Andy. So I'm not sure. I don't have those numbers memorized once again on all that stuff. So keys in general. So just running keys in general, you're saying players count. Well, my opinion, not fact, opinion. So right now I'm running P3. The higher players counts do allow more keys to drop, but it goes from like 1 key per every like 13 runs on players 1, or these are just made up numbers, but I'm just like examples. 1 key per 13 runs, and then you go to players 3, it's like 1 key per like 9 runs. And then for player 7 on single player, it goes to like 1 key per 8 runs. So do with that what you will. The Countess I always run on P1 because you get more runes that way. It's not a perceivable noticed slower keys. Personally, the Summoner I try to run on players 3 because I hate it and I want it done just ever so slightly faster if I can, because it's super annoying and you never get anything good out here. Neelathak, I'll try to do on player 7 just because the extra density. I'll try to like, and it's usually pretty easy nowadays. I try to force like a rune drop or something like that from the minions around him, you know. It usually doesn't happen, but you know, it depends on what build I'm doing for Neelathak, really. I might do P3, P1, all over the place for that one. Anyone need keys? I mean, I need keys for running the torches here on offline single player. What am I thinking? Why don't I just hero edit in a bunch of keys and then I could just go farm torches? It'd be so much easier. Yeah, I'm offline single player, by the way. Yeah, sorry. Varthamus, welcome in. Serene Nature, congrats on the Griffins. Congratulations. Man, why is my nose? Give me one quick second. My nose getting stuffy all of a sudden. Do forgive me. I'm trying to get 60 of each key. 60. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do all that. Because that would be 20 key run or torch runs. But I'm only halfway here on this key. So I described why offline sucks, because you can cheat and hero edit stuff in. Online sucks because you can just go on a website and buy everything for like $4. $4 you could buy Enigma and Infinity and a Shaco and a Torch and an Annie and a full inventory of skillers. So because some bot went and ran it all up, you know. You can, you know, life's no fun because I can just rob a bank and take all the money and go buy everything I want. You know, you can cheat at anything, you know, I guess, but just not the same, you know. It's not the same if you don't actually go get it yourself, right? The accomplishment. Gnome said you bought stuff on eBay. Bought a Windforce for like $100 back in like 01 or something. When eBay was first out. I was joking, but oh my gosh, the Terror Zones, bro. I didn't look into the Terror Zones at all. This is Canyon, Talrash's Tombs to Chaos Sanctuary. I didn't look into these TZs at all. They're just good enough to annoy you. I missed a Grand Charm. Thanks a lot, chat. You guys distracted me by putting messages in the chat. What's my favorite band? It's so hard. How could you list favorite band, right? Can't even do it. Can't even do it. Pascal, let's go Pascal, I guess. Searching for a Griffins till the beginning of D2R. Wait, you're searching for a Griffins until the beginning of D2R? Like, of the next season, you're saying? Maybe? Sorry, I don't get the... I thought I got the comment, but now I don't get the comment. Robbing banks is impossible now? Allegedly. I'm not saying I robbed a bank or anything, but I think it's possible. Man, my nose just got super runny all of a sudden. What's going on? I gotta give this basement a good cleanup, maybe. Probably all dusty in my unfinished basement down here. 462. Do I need a 4-socketed? Wormhide is a nasty base because it's just different. That's the only reason it's nasty, by the way. Amazon's good fun to level. Kind of. They can, like, Lightning Fury Jabazon can be very powerful, so yeah. With, like, not great gear. So yeah. I guess so, kinda. List off some bands. I'll just do a for instance for you. I'm not gonna do like it's always like what do I say for sure, right? But I'm going to a concert later in the year It's Motionless in White and Lorna Shore is the next concert I'm going to. So Chaos TZ'd or P3 Meth. I would say if you actually want to find unique items like a Shaco or Rakta's Mesh, stuff like that, do Meth. If you want like experience, then do the TZ Chaos, I guess. Boris, yeah, I'm cheating. Cheater McPhil right here. Ooh. I got them hacks. You got Godsmack tomorrow night? Nice. Yeah, Godsmack I used to like a lot when I was younger, their first few albums, but I wouldn't seen, what was that show? It was Godsmack, Papa Roach. Who else was there? It was all those, it wasn't, not Disturbed. Who else was there? I mean, Godsmack and Papa Roach were the two biggest names. I can't remember the other bands that were there, but they were all of that type of, like, you know, setting or whatever you want to call it. You know. What about Warped Tour's FNX? I used to go all the time, but yeah. Jode, yeah, down in the dungeon, that's exactly where I am. Power wash the basement? I should. Power wash the printer, maybe it'd work better, huh? Gosh dang it, dude. Freaking nose. What have you done to me, chat? Do forgive my sniffles here. Rez, I agree with you there. I'm saying the same thing. I need some of that high rune luck too. Fine. High rune luck, key luck. I just need all the luck. Oh. Pathless. Well, hopefully you're feeling better. Never heard of them. Who, the MFK. Who would be them? Motionless in White or Lorna Shore or both? They're like, I don't know. I'm always bad at, anytime I say a band is a certain type of music, everyone's like, oh my gosh, Phil. That's not post-hardcore. That's actually gent hardcore of the fifth dimension. You didn't know that? You ever heard of this type of music? But yeah, they're both like metal, like heavy-ish. I mean, not heavy, I don't know. They're kind of different bands actually, but they're metal-ish, we'll call it. Actually, Phil, that's not pushes the glass. Hold on. They're like this. Actually, Phil, that's not post-hardcore, or that's not emo, that's post-hardcore. You didn't know that? Nah. Yeah, so I got Energy Shield and its synergy like pretty much maxed out, and then every maximum mana. Yeah, that's how I do it. Now the max block stitch, that's not one that I usually do. I feel like that's like if you're going maximum survivability, you do like this and you do max block. Maximum. Metal Screamo Mumble Rap. Oh my gosh, you know what, Biv? That actually sounds like a type of music I would enjoy. Mumble emo, let's go! Whoa! I almost got a cramp in my leg again. That would not be a fun one either, because it's like my, why is my I seriously, my brain is like not functioning properly over the last like 6 months. My thigh? The back of my thigh? What is that called? Am I dumb? Is that just your thigh? Like hamstring. Such an idiot. So stupid. AI music incoming. Ooh. Could you imagine that? Just like, how would you even do mumble screamo anyways? Not even sure. You'd have to have one guy mumble rapping with another person like screamoing the background of it, you know? Couldn't even imagine. I like well done steaks. Cooked to perfection, great band with ketchup. The perfect sauce for it. Ah. Be great. Oh, I'm so funny. Or am I? Raise the desk, get the treadmill out, get rid of those cramps? Yeah. I don't think so. Friday night treadmill, gross. Yeah, fine. These guys look promising. Emo mumble trap, yeah. Pickle Nick knows what's up. That sounds right up my alley, I'm gonna be honest. Reason I'm not Dr. Phil. I suppose this is true. I have the only job I'm qualified for. What build do I rock for PvP? Great question. Usually I go with Arctic Blast, usually. Arctic Blast with Max Ravens. Actually, Ravens probably don't get it. But no, I don't PvP. Undefeated offline single player PvP. This is true. I've actually never lost a PvP match on offline single player before. True story. True story. Might sound like I'm making that up, but it's true. Oh, guaranteed, 100%. Don't call it every time, but I just know this one's a Stone of Jordan right here. Boom! Oh, okay. We're gonna edit that part out, of course, like I always do. Nature's Peace, my first one. So there you go. Hey, I was gonna farm Neilthak next, so good thing I found one, huh? Let's go. Emotional damage. Yeah. Good drop still, yeah. I'm not mad about it. Pathless said I had my loot filter messed up by blocking out the keys. No, I found some earlier. Go right there. Man, I gotta get this mule situation figured out. Pick. I didn't look at the level requirement, but by you saying it's the best level requirement on that ring, I know exactly what it is. Tear Harvest, ketchup on steak, not funny joke. I mean, it's kind of funny. I mean, it's not really that big. It's not that bad. Key! Not that big a deal. Fishaholic got that from the summoner as well. Nice. The what you call it? Nature's Beast. Chronicle. I'm at like 70% there, Boris. I've been focusing. I ran LK, I ran the Countess, and now I'm running the summoner. So I actually been just trying to find all the other little things you do to just get your character like maxed out first.
Kodiak Cash donated $4.99.
Yo, Kodiak!
Still, my daughter Addie wants to know what movie you recommend. I tried Castaway, she said no.
Recommend. How old's your daughter? If you're recommending Castaway, I'd have to assume she's at least like 10 or 12 minimum. Or I could be wrong. But yeah, tell me what age, like, because if your daughter's like 18 or like 20, it would be a different movie than if she's like 5. So thank you for the $5 also. Ooh. How many times have I completed the Holy Grail? Just once. So I did a Holy Grail in LOD, and then D2R launched, and I restarted my Grail. I had like 10 items left in my D2 Grail. That was before I was doing that before I was a full-time like YouTuber and streamer. But then when D2R launched, I started over for D2R and I finished that. And then when Reign of the Warlock launched, I could have either took my other characters and found the new uniques and made all the new rune words and stuff, or started a new one. I put up a poll on my channel and it was like, start a new one. So I was like, okay. Where were we at here? Where did Kodiak Cash? 7. You wanted to watch Castaway with a 7-year-old, huh? It's not that offensive, but like, I don't really seem up the alley there. Not that I'm an expert, I guess. Movie for a 7-year-old. For a 7-year-old, I would pick something like The Brave Little Toaster or something, personally. Pick one of those movies from your child, or like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids or something. That's what I would pick. The only problem is for younger kids, the kids movies from back in the day, they're like way too slow for them sometimes. But yeah. Yeah, Castaway's a little deep for a 7-year-old. But yeah. Bunch of Shrek enjoyers over here, apparently. E.T., okay, alright. Ray said he was 8 when he saw Friday the 13th. Well, things used to be different, yeah. Seeing dead corpses at 8 years old used to be a normal thing, right? Saving Private Ryan is not kid-friendly? I don't think so. Maybe. Nightmare Before Christmas. Never a bad time for that one. Yeah, watch a Sweet Phil stream with her. Lots of recommendations in there. Look at all those Disney cartoons flying in. I'm quite the Nightmare Before Christmas enjoyer, so unfortunately everybody in my family hates it except for me, so. What am I doing? Identifying that. Teaches you to leave your helmet on and save it, Private Ryan. Yeah, I can kind of guess where that's going. I don't remember the exact scene, but I can guess. Land Before Time. Oh, there you go. Yeah, true story. There you go. Nine? Oh, yeah, that movie 9 was kind of good. Very odd, and I do like that movie, though. I forgot about that one. I gave her a shout out a while back. Nice. Nick, come on, bro. Jeez. Get a clue. Not good for a 7-year-old. I never had the pleasure of watching said movie, but I'm well aware of what it's about. Oh, semi. How does that? Yeah, I think that'll work, right? So you get good fire res, making up for the Andara's Visage, extra enhanced damage on it too. I wish the gold find and mana was a little bit different though, because that doesn't really help out. But level 13 for 24 fire res, too interesting. But all right, maybe I'll save that one. It doesn't fully get rid of the negative requirements on Andara's Visage, but yeah, it's interesting. It's kind of a gold find wasted roll, and the mana on a mercenary obviously don't matter, but and then the other use for that would be some low level PBS or something, but yeah. Pistons lead at halftime. They better win, I'll tell you that much. Fresh shave Phil, says Bob. Yeah, we trimmed it up. We trimmed it up. I just take the no guard on the beard trimmer. I fired up for reset, Leems asks. Little bit. When I play D2, I'm kind of always enjoying it. So like, super excited for reset. It's like, well, I'm just as excited as I am now, right? Because, you know, I always like playing it. So, Shadow up here a minute ago. Did you just say your family hates Nightmare Before Christmas? They don't like it. They don't really like it that much. No, I know, right? You need to leave that family, Phil. Bad luck truck. First season 13 was a first season. Okay. Played the lock. Thinking about Sork and Barb for the first season. So just an FYI, if you started off your first time playing and you played Echoing Strike Warlock, no other character is that powerful, okay? That's not how any other characters are in the game. Diablo 2's never been like that before, so just an FYI. It's going to be much different on any other character, so you may know that, you may not, but I just wanted to warn you, just in case. So. Barthimus, yo! Barthimus!
Through Super Chat. Cool kids hit the like button.
They sure do, and thank you so much for the $20 Super Chat and Super Print. Barthimus! Whoa! Thank you so much. Is that what you want printed up? Cool kids hit the like button. Let me know. Just let me know one time in the comments. Make sure that's what you want printed up. Cool kids hit the like button. Thank you so much once again. Barthimus. Appreciate you. Why is that guy always yawning so much? Act 2, Barthimus always yawning. R. Kenny saying, for your second season ever, Barb might be the worst possible start. Maybe. Barb playthrough and, like, depending if you play with people and stuff, it could be a struggle, yeah. Favorite patch for D2? Boy, hard to say there. I mean, I do really like D2R, so probably D2R before they started, like, adding in all the rune words and stuff, to be honest. Yeah, I would say probably D2R when it was just Vicarious Visions, who remade it and then rebalanced, like, some of the new skills and stuff. That's probably my favorite. Let me double check here. Barthimus. Thunder B2B. Okay. Saffron, yeah. Wait, didn't you just re-up your membership the other day? Or am I brain dead? I thought you just re-upped your membership the other day. Either way, thank you so much, Saffron, for the 104 FCR legendary Saleya ship. I swore you just re-upped that the other day. Not that it's a big deal, but appreciate your continued channel support. Print. Unbelievable. What's going on with this printer, bro? I gotta check them out. Can't believe this thing's not working. You did yesterday? I feel like it popped up with a message the other day too when you did it. I don't know. Kenny, thank you for 40.
130 PPL in here and only 81 likes. Let's go, fellas.
Thank you for the Slayer ship. Oh, Kenny. Re-up in the Slayer ship, I should say. Appreciate you. Yeah, make sure you all on YouTube hit that like button for me. Appreciate it. Let me get this super print up on the board. From Varthinus. Oh my gosh. I'm so sore from all the work I was doing today. Crazy. I'm too old for this stuff. Almost 40. Crazy. Bad Luck said he can play a lot. He was talking about starting Sork and Barb. He can play a lot. Okay, gotcha. Ooh, what did I say? Give me. Sork, Barb, play it, and then you'll do Barb. Gotcha. Alright, gotcha. Enjoy. Barb can be cool. It's just a tough if someone's new to the game, but yeah. Yeah, don't forget, like button on YouTube. Help a brother out. Pally, Faux Hammers, a couple of different people actually just said they were saying Pally, Faux and stuff like that, yeah. Rez saying his favorite like added content would have to be the stash tabs and rune page and stuff. Gotcha. It is pretty clutch, kind of, sorta. It is pretty clutch. I would have to say some of the original skill balancing changes. Because, like, Nova would be nothing if they didn't rebalance Nova from what it was in Diablo 2, like LOD, right? So, among many other builds, like Fist of the Heavens, which a lot of people are talking about, and, you know, the Druid summons, you couldn't do so many things with the Druid summons that you can do now, so. The Iron Golem used to not come with you to the next game, if anyone remembers that from back in the day. If you could not use Iron Golem, because if you made it, it would just poof in between games, so. Yeah. Retro said he wishes console had Hero Editor. Might break down and get it for PC. Yeah, I mean, it's not too much. I mean, something being a lot is kind of a opinion based on the person, but I mean, I don't think it's that much. And yeah, it's on sale for like $12 all the time, so. Rez saying, you think that's balancing and bug fixes? Yeah, I mean, pretty much, yeah. That's pretty much my favorite thing that they did, I guess. But it's not just that they did it, it's how it landed, you know? Because the characters didn't get too powerful. They are not Mosaic, right? They're not Echoing Strike Warlock. Like, Nova is good, but, like, it's not Mosaic, right? There's a lot of bad directions that it could have went, or could go with more changes in the future and stuff like that. It's like, but yeah, I think it just landed good. Good old War Boots Gore Riders. All right, little something though. You don't find a lot of stuff from the Summoner, so yeah, a good, usable, unique that you need for running Ubers later anyways, so. Yeah. We'll see, compare those to what we got. I forgot to reset my run. That's fine. Hero Editor is something you messed with for a weekend and never use again? Yeah, if you use Hero Editor all the time, it'll ruin the game for you. Personally, I just use it for, like, making videos, you know? Like, right now, because on my Reign of the Warlock, I only have a Sorceress and a Warlock and nothing else. It's like, I have to hero edit in any character that I want to make a video about. Pretty much. 194 on the ones I already got, though. Oh, it's behind chat anyways. These are the ones I already had, 194, so. I mean, we only need one Gore Rider, so we'll check out the other ones, I guess. Chaspree said you can't figure out how to get it working. There's actually just literally a website you can go to, and you just like click on the search thing and type in Harlequin's Crest, and you click on it and hit add, and then you just click like download, and you download the character file and you just copy paste it into the folder where the saved characters are, you know, for your game. It's super mega easy nowadays. Bad Luck says, as a noob, you can use Hero Editor to see what you want to play. This is a true story. That was interesting. True story. That's the way to use it, yeah. To edit something in just to see if it's something you want to do, or make sure you understand how something works. Use it for like a short period of time, minutes to hours, and then like actually go do it yourself, you know. Books lose durability. Well, yeah, the books work just like shields, so as you block, you will lose durability. Oh, Zeal Necro. Yeah. I get you. Passion. I see you there. That's interesting. I don't really go off the beaten path for doing Uber runs and stuff. Uber runs are one of those things that's just like a means to an end. I just don't enjoy doing. I don't enjoy the mechanic of running Ubers, essentially. But you gotta do it, so. Ubers is pretty much just any melee attack with life tap. And that's what every character does, bar none. And that's just what it is. You know, that's what running Ubers pretty much is. I know technically, you know, it's going to be like, oh, actually, I seen somebody do it with a blizzard. You know, I get it, but pretty much that's just all it is life tap with any melee attack, and you're good to go. Crushing blow, you're fine. Yeah, Race. The grind for the keys is the struggle for Ubers. This is true. But yeah, it's just, I just wish it was a different grind, you know. I don't even know what though. I don't know. It's just not something that's going to be for me. I guess not everything in Diablo 2 has to be about Phil, I guess. I mean, it really should be though. Like everything in Diablo 2, you know what? I take that back. Everything in Diablo 2 should be based around only what I want. And if it's ever not, it's dumb and wrong. Who agrees with me? Hit the like button on YouTube if you do. Rez. Maybe. Yeah, Joe, do something like PD2 did. I don't like PD2, so I don't know everything about it though. So I would generally lay on the side of don't do something like Project Diablo 2. So do not like that. Boy, I worked too hard today. Between going to the gym and all the work I did around the house. Exhausted today. Yeah. It's nice being tired, though, because you did a bunch of work instead of being tired because you just feel like crap, though. Haven't played PD2 in 6 years. Just say you don't play it. No, I seen all this stuff they added. I've watched videos on it and stuff, and I'm just like, wow, this looks like a effing disaster. Like, I could watch a video of, well, that's a bad example. I was gonna say curling, but I actually would love to go curling, even though I've never done it before. I can watch the international knitting championships, and even though I haven't done it in a long time, I can still tell you that by looking at it, it looks dumb, and I don't want to do it. So. Some things you don't have to ever try, and you just know you don't want to do it. I have more ridiculous examples, but I don't really want to use them in the current format. Hey, key. Barthamus, yo! Oh my gosh.
Donated $49.99
This Chad. Thank you so much.
Worked too hard today? Aren't you technically at the office right now?
I am technically at the office. I did a bunch of housework earlier because I knew I had to work tonight. Bunch of housework. But yeah, thank you so much, Varthamus. Yo, legend! For the 50 huge dollar super chat. Oh, yeah. Thank you so much, Varthamus. Yo, legend! If you want another super print, you can get one, by the way. Let me know, Varthamus, if you want another super print up there. Marty says Project Diablo 2 better than D2R with Reign of the Warlock expansion. Hard disagree. That is me. Favorite dual element build. I essentially, Jules, literally never played dual spec. Essentially never. Personally. Yeah, no, I essentially never do that. Like, almost literally ever. I guess technically on a playthrough, I would do, like, some fire and some cold, so Hydra Blizzard, but that's only because you have to. Not literally have to, but you know what I'm saying. Selb said you bought Reign of the Warlock for the US and you're in EU. Yeah, I was gonna say you can buy it for the US BattleNet accidentally. That's interesting. That's weird. That's weird. Not sure what that. Interesting. Jules said you're watching PD2. The pacing seemed like other like more modern, I'm guessing, RPGs. Just like the mapping you get on the things, crazy monsters everywhere, just exploding everything, super fast, just boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. Is what I see it also. Like Marty said, I haven't played it in a long time, but I've seen the videos and stuff. Yeah, does kind of seem like that. Smallps, a little bit late. That's all right though. That's all right though. Patrick says PD2 only if you play hardcore. Yeah, I don't play hardcore, so that's why. I'm a softcore noob. So let me double check here. I do technically owe Varth E miss another super print if you want one. Yeah, so Varthmus, if you did want another super print, I'll ask one more time. I don't know if you put it in there or not. Sometimes I miss things. If you want another super print, let me know. Curling is fun. Yeah, curling, well, it's kind of like, yeah, shuffleboard on ice, right? It's just Canadian shuffleboard, don't you know, eh? Appreciate you, Varthamus. What a legend. Thank you, thank you. Geez. At a nature's piece, I wouldn't mind the key grind. Okay, all right. Yeah, it depends on... Sometimes I run Neolithek without even using nature's piece or anything, but it depends how fast you can... You take out Neolithek before he can attack, you know. And there's a few other goofy build quirks that kind of work for that too, so... Retro Nerd Life. How many keys I want to go for 60, but I still need a lot more, so it's unfortunate. I only have 34, so... Taking longer than I even wanted it to. I had one kind of, I don't know about goofy, but like, I was a Corpse Explosion Necromancer, but all I did was use Corpse Explosion. I would let my Mercenary run up, kill one monster, and he would attack, kill one monster, and then Neolithek has a really long Corpse Explosion animation, actually. So he does this Corpse Explosion like this, and if he goes to cast it, it doesn't cast until he's up here. But yours casts as soon as you go, so you can corpse explode the body, and he gets locked in the animation, and your corpse explosion takes out another monster, and then you can corpse explode like 3 more times before he can even get another chance to corpse explode. So it's kind of a goofy, like, you know, I just have my golem and the mercenary, and I'm doing nothing but waiting for my mercenary to take out one monster, to then corpse explode the whole pack. But if you have a good mercenary, you know, he can like 3-shot those little the little minions around him. But yeah. Oh, there we go. Hey, a little something. I do have one already, but I would love a better rolled Viper Magi. Not ethereal, good start. And 35. Boom! Ugh. I think this is better than the one I have, so it's good. But not great. But I think it's better than what I got, so it is what it is. Oh, Pooch up here said he just got a Viper Magi 32. Hey, better than the one I got. So there you go. There you go. Nice. I did seriously just find a Viper Magi from the Summoner. Goomba! Sure did. Hey, if you take out the Summoner enough times... Someone did ask about how much Magic Find I had a minute ago. I read it and then I got distracted. I don't know where my other Viper Magi went. I assumed I had it in here, but I do not see it, of course, so we'll just hang out of that. Oh, found it! Idiot. Turns out it's worse, so we don't. Why does that look so pale? Why is it so blue here and it's like teal here? I never noticed that before. How teal they look when they're on the ground. They do look awfully teal on you too as well, actually. Interesting. I just never noticed. Your tab is so organized. Thank you, Eliza. I do try. Goomba, no, offline single player at the moment. I had no idea Necro Corpse Explosion better than Neolithek. Better, yeah, sort of, kind of, I guess. The Corpse Explosion, because your FCR is faster than his, and his animation takes place at the end of his animation, or the Corpse Explosion happens at the end of his animation, and yours is at the beginning. You just like take advantage of a kind of little quirk with the game. It's really not the best way to run Neolithek or anything, but it's just kind of, you know, I was just talking about that's one way that I had done it before, because interesting. So why eligible for Chronicle? So there's some weird thing on single player where every time you pick something up, a unique item, it always says eligible for Chronicle. I don't know exactly why or whatever, I forget. Maybe they said something but I don't remember, I don't know, but for some reason on single player, it always says every unique and set item and everything is always eligible for Chronicle all the time. I don't know why. So when you pick something up, you never know if you need to identify it or not. You just have to remember and identify everything. on Xbox Shaco's brown when worn on a character. Now, when you say worn on a character, are you saying like in the character screen, the big model that's right in the middle of the thing? Because there's actually like, it's sort of like that on PC too, depending on if you're online or offline, like single player or online, and also which character you have. So, like right here, it's not green, right? I don't know, maybe you are saying in the actual game it is actually brown like this, but here on single player, it's brown on a sorceress, but online on a sorceress, it is green. See? So offline on a... I don't know where else I'd have one. I guess I don't have one around. Yeah. Online on a necromancer, if I have one. Oh, it's green. I thought it was... There is one character, I think online it is brown, I thought. I guess not. But there's some characters offline that is brown, and there's some that is green. So. Yeah. And there could be, I don't know exactly what the glitch is. Someone says something about socketed, this and that. Yeah, there could be something with that too, yeah, so. So an emerald cap would be brown? No. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, I was going to skip this because I didn't do that. Yeah, I don't know why it's always been like that and it's never been fixed or anything. I guess it's just like, I don't know, so low priority that no one really wants to care to work on it. Fixing that. Because it doesn't actually affect anything, you know? Maybe because of topaz in it? I don't know, maybe. Because, yeah, it's always green. It does have a topaz in it. Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe. I guess the Shakos just kind of always have. But yeah, it's weird that on offline single player, because online it has a topaz in it as well. And it is green though. So it's like, I don't know. Maybe they did probably what they did is a server side fix, maybe one of those situations. Kind of like, not everybody knows everything, of course, but how you can do the infinite gold loop. It still actually works on single player as far as I'm aware. Well, I can test it right now, actually. I know it's gonna look, oh, you can't switch to classic in Reign of the Warlock. So that kind of, actually that fixed the infinite gold loop thing on single player. Reign of the Warlock did. So what you used to be able to do is take an item and put it on your character, and on all the old graphics there's a sell item button that there isn't on the new graphics. You can take that button, and if you click here, it would sell the item for more than what you bought it for. And Fool's Mod was one of them, and Grinding is another one that would sell. There's probably maybe there's others too, but Grinding and Fool's Mod are two that would sell for more than what they would. You could sell them for more than what you could buy them for some reason. Because it would like calculate the max damage, and then it would show the max damage super high, and it would sell it at based upon an item that had that much max damage or something like that. Some weird thing like that. Not 100% sure, but yeah, I kind of forgot that they don't have the old graphics in Reign of the Warlock now. So that problem just kind of worked itself out. I guess. Ziff. 4 Viper Magi since Reign of the Warlock? Okay, nice. Not great rolls though, unfortunately. Well, can't win them all. Best, you'll get better luck next time, I promise. Scout Center. Oh boy, Bix, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Yeah, I do have old characters not rolled over, but I don't really feel like it's not that important. I don't even remember why I was telling that story now. About the unlimited gold thing. I forget, actually. Oh. Music rocks. Glad you like it, George Bosch. What you drinking? I got some Budweisers tonight. Nothing too special, just generic old Budweisers. We're talking about the Shaco color. Why did I start talking about the unlimited gold glitch thing? Oh my gosh, my brain. I'm not old enough for this thing to stop working. Oh well. Scott says Novasork so butter? Like smooth to play? I do like Novasork. I can just slay monsters and not look at the screen while I'm reading chat. So clutch. That's the case when you have a certain level of gear anyways. My gear is just good enough to do this at P3 without paying attention too closely. Oh, I was talking about how things different on single player compared to offline. Express, my man. That's exactly why I was talking about that, yeah. Because I thought it might have been because of a server side change. Yeah, because they can change things from the server somehow. I don't know. I'm not like a coding expert or something, but they can change things from the server side for some reason and somehow that changes the game on your computer for online, but it doesn't change it for offline. And sometimes they do that, like they did it, which I was talking about why that the Shakos are always green online, but they're not always green on single player. That's what it was. Joe made your Enigma for Shako. Yeah, I've heard kind of a lot of people talking stuff like that. If I had to guess, it's because people were running way more Terror Zones and stuff on higher players counts, which is going to lead you to find more either high runes and like the rune work bases and stuff that are like, oh, hold on. Sorry, sneeze out of nowhere. I don't know, my allergies from down here or something going crazy. But because you're blasting with a Wirt's leg on a Echoing Strike Warlock, everyone was finding so much stuff that they wouldn't usually find. Usually you'd be running like Andy and Meph and you'd find a Shako first. But because you can skip that step and you can just go straight to running max player's difficulty, blah, 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 on Echoing Strike Warlock. So many people are like, oh my gosh, they upped the rune drop rates this season. I've found 3 Jaws and 5 Burrs. I'm like, well, no, you're just like blasting with a short sword and wrecking players 8 everything, you know? But yeah. People still going to run Echoing Strike since the nerf. Hard to say. The thing is that people, the way people's... Oh, my God. Oh, shoot. Hold on. I got that cramp in my leg. Cramp. Oh, my leg. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Wow. Oh, my word. That hurts so bad. Oh, it didn't get too bad. Whoa. Thank goodness that didn't go worse. It was bad. Wow. Oh, my God. Oh, shnikes. Oh, hold on. Wow, that was so close. That's scary. That's scary. I was terrified about how... Oh, it's like really tight now. Wowsies. Oh my God. Yeah, I need to hydrate for sure. Whoa. It hurts. Still. Oh my gosh, bro. I guess I really got after it at the gym today. I'll tell you that much. Whoa! Jeez. No, that's all right though. I can handle pain and stuff. This is like good. I got to the gym. I've been feeling great today. I went to the gym today. I did a ton of work outside. And I got a cramp because of that. That's great. I love this. That's so great. What I hate is when I feel so bad over the last like 2 months. I couldn't get out of bed. I would just fall asleep in the middle of the day all the time because I felt so bad. This is great. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, Tom, they hurt like a bruise when they go away. I don't know about a bruise, but like, it hurts. It hurts right now. Me sitting on my leg, yeah. Oh, wow. Just me sitting at 90 degrees, my legs to my body, it like is stretching that out to where it hurts. Ha 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 ha. Oh my God. Okay, anyways. Sorry. This is a very traumatic event in my life, so I just got it. All Out Style, yo, welcome in. You just missed the most exciting part of the show. I had a leg cramp. Gnomsky says can't work out anymore. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Don't die, Phil. I'm your favorite streamer. I'm gonna try not to. Gonna try not to. Wait till I'm old enough to get a pinched nerve in my neck. Race says. Yeah, Race, are you... I forget. Are you like 60? I forget exactly. That does happen. Actually, I haven't had a neck problem in a while, actually. That used to happen to me. I'd wake up and I'd be like... Ah! I literally couldn't move my neck at all. Hasn't happened in a while, actually. It's one of those things that hasn't happened in so long, I forgot. I haven't even thought about how it hasn't happened in so long, you know? So you just mentioned that. It's been years. Thanks for jinxing me, by the way, Grace. Jinxing me. Or standing is GG. Yeah, standing would cause it to not cramp up more likely. So I think that's what I did. I was sitting in the chair and I tucked my feet back underneath me. Because, wait, is my chair lower than it was before? It's not. That's a problem. I'm too tall. I need to buy like a extra tall chair or something. I already bought a normal chair, and then to get it higher, I bought these like skateboard or like rollerblade wheels to go on a chair. And it raised it like 3 more inches, but it's still like barely tall enough. It's a pretty much not, it's still a little bit short, to be honest. So annoying. Why do they only make chairs for like 5'4" people? Next class, I'm gonna gear up for single player. Great question. I think I have Sork, Warlock, and Paladin, I believe, right? Huh. I don't know. I didn't really think about it. It's probably going to be between Barb and Necromancer. Because Barb is the unique hunting goat. But Necromancer's just, you know, super cool clearing, you know, with the corpse explosion and whatnot, you know, so I don't know. Oh no. Amazon should be next. Amazon's not really a good unique hunter. Like, it's not a good unique and set hunter for like a holy grail, so it's kind of like a cower, am I right? So build a plywood step. I thought about doing it, to be honest. I thought about just building like a 5 or 6 inch wooden platform to put under my chair. I'm not even kidding. Just like a 4x4, 4-inch tall wooden platform. So then I could lower the chair down. Like, if I put it up, my feet wouldn't touch the floor, and I could lower it down to the exact height I need it. You know what I mean? You're joking, but I seriously thought about doing that. Summon Amazon. Clutch. Am I right? Amazon's a well-done steak maker. There you go. Let's see, what do? You put on Blood Raven's charge and bring up some revives. Get your Valk rocking. Isn't there a bow? Is it Blood Raven's charge? Isn't there a bow that revives? It casts revive on striking or something like that? Tom said you had a cramp in your stomach so bad you thought it was food poisoning. Ah, gotcha. Unfortunate. Pork in the pits is fun. Yeah, I mean, that's how you get all the best uniques, am I right? That's awesome till your chair rolls off and you fall on your face. Well, I mean, you make it big enough that it doesn't roll off, I guess. And I mean, how often do I like roll more than a few feet in either direction? Am I right? But yeah, it would be rough. I mean, not that rough, but if I wanted to use my treadmill, I'd have to move the chair, move this platform I built, roll in the treadmill, hook, you know, I don't know. Not the crazy, but Faith, gotcha. There you go. So, 9 o'clock, final run here. I always hop off at 9. I'll then go put my daughter to bed, so go say goodnight to my daughter. So appreciate y'all for the super prints, supporting the channel. Sorry, I just bumped the mic with my elbow. No big deal, but thank you guys for supporting the channel. Memberships, super chats, gifted memberships, all that kind of stuff. Thank you all for supporting the channel. Hitting the like button even. That does help out. And watching the vids from start to end, of course, also helps out. So, yeah. That's the stream for today, folks. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Hopefully, you guys have a great weekend. Good luck on the drops. Hopefully, you get Giga Chad drops over the weekend if I don't see you again. I'll see you on Monday for sure. I usually always stream on Monday. So, peace out, you legends. And keep slaying. Ooh, yeah.